Salt is terrible for you. You better stay away from it, right, or you're gonna die. Well, here's the truth. I know multiple people who have gone to the hospital recently, and when they get there, they are deficient in sodium. Why is that? Because a lot of us are deficient in sodium. Why is that? Because we've been told it's terrible for us and we don't eat enough of it. Okay. Do you know there is a book by a doctor that many people in the natural healing community trust? The author is David Brownstein. The book is called Salt Your Way to Health. My friends, salt your way to health. I know multiple people consulting with like holistic doctors and medical practitioners. And what are they being prescribed? They're being prescribed salt. My friends, I personally take salt as a supplement. I use natural salt on my food. I also take it as a supplement. It is part of the protocol for taking iodine, which is really important. We'll talk about that in different videos. Salt is so important for liquids, water, getting into and out of the cells in your body. Every cell in your body needs sodium to function properly. When we're talking about salt, I must clarify, I'm not talking about the iodized, refined kind. We want salt that has minerals in it. The vast majority, or possibly all, of our health problems are coming from nutrient deficiencies, many of which are minerals. We need those minerals desperately. Best kinds of salt out there: Celtic sea salt, Baja Gold, Redmond's real salt, Himalayan salt. Okay, you want your salt to have color because that color is the minerals. We need those minerals. It lowers the sodium content, provides those desperately needed minerals for your body. In that book, he talks about treating people with high blood pressure with salt. Well, that doesn't make any sense. That's completely wrong. Science has proved that wrong a long time ago. Yeah, he goes through and he explains the study that led to this false information. This is what happens. Somebody does a study with bad science. It gets latched onto. It gets promoted everywhere. And then you and I and everybody else are living our lives based on false nutrition information. And we want to know why we feel bad, friends. Salt is important. Learn more about it and salt your way to health.